Alright, guys, welcome back to another video. Guys, I know I've been MIA again for a few days, but I am working on enhancing my channel, getting my channel a little bit better. So that's where my focus was the past few days. But nonetheless, I am back, and I'm making me a nice little barbecue chicken right here. So it's going to be a barbecued whole chicken. And I'm going to be using me a little vegetable oil. I'm going to be using some sweet chili sauce. Uh, Not salt and pepper, seasoning salt, black pepper, onion powder, little chili powder, red and green bell peppers, some onions, some smoked paprika, and my Uncle Steve's smoke bomb. Alrighty, guys, so we're going to mix our little marinade for this thing first. Let's get some of this vegetable oil down inside of my measuring cup here. I'm going to mix this right in my measuring cup. Like I said, guys, I'm working on enhancing my channel, so you guys are definitely going to see some new things on the channel coming really soon. So definitely stay on the lookout for that. Now I'm just adding a little seasonings here. Put a little black pepper inside of here. And I'm going to add some onion powder. Alright, after I get that onion powder in, I'm going to come in here and I'm going to add me some of my Uncle Steve Shake Smoke Bomb. That's going to give it a nice little smoky flavor to it. That along with the smoked paprika and that chili powder. Guys, I'm also going to show you a mistake that I made in the kitchen so you guys don't get discouraged when you're in the kitchen and you make a mistake. It definitely happens to everyone. I don't care how long you've been cooking or how good of a cook you are. It happens to everyone. Some kind of mistake in the kitchen. Alright, so I'll get that chili powder added in. Then I'm going to come and I'm going to add me some seasoning salt in here. The seasoning salt is going to be the only salt-based seasoning that I'm using. Alright, so I'll get that in. And I'm going to correct myself. I'm going to be using some of the soy sauce. I didn't have any of that W sauce, so I'm just going to use a little light sodium soy sauce here. You could definitely use any combination of seasonings that you would like. You do not have to use what I'm using. Lastly, I'm going to come in and add some of my sweet chili sauce right here. I absolutely love this sweet chili right here, guys. This and the Sweet Baby Ray's one. Both of these are really good. Alright, so now I'm just going to come in here and get this all mixed together, and this is going to be my little marinade for this chicken. We're going to get that all coated over our chicken and let it just sit overnight. Let those flavors get deep down into that chicken before we put it in the oven. So once I had that mixed together, I just came in and just poured all over my chicken like this. Got my chicken nice and clean, nice and patted dry. Make sure that my marinade is able to adhere to this chicken really good. And I'm going to come in with my hands. My hands are clean, guys. I washed my hands last week. So we're going to come in and just rub this thing all over here. Alright, get that chicken nice and coated with our marinade. And I just gave it a flip. Did the same thing with the underneath part. Alright, once we had it all coated with our marinade here. I'm going to be cooking this in my cast iron skillet, which I have right here. So I'll just place my chicken down inside of my skillet here. I'm going to be placing the skin side up, guys. I'm going to be cooking this thing uncovered. We want that skin to get nice and crispy. Alright, so once we got it down in our skillet like that, I'm going to just pour the rest of this marinade over the top like this. This one is getting that nice and covered. This thing is going to go in the refrigerator, guys, overnight. You could let it marinate at least a couple of hours if you could. That'll be good, but overnight is even better. And then I just came in and just added a few of my onions and green and red bell pepper around the sides, nothing major. Alright, so that went in the refrigerator overnight, and then I got up this morning and I put it in the oven, uncovered, for about an hour and 20 minutes on 300 degrees. And this is the back and another part that I cut off, and we are not going to throw this away, guys. Put that in the freezer. That's going to help make a nice, rich, homemade stock one day. So always reserve that for another time. Alright, but right now, chicken is out of the oven, and boom. Oh man, I burnt the chicken up, guys. I got up after 8 o'clock this morning, and oh man, I had a time last night. I was just gonna say I had a time last night. But I got up after 8 o'clock and put this chicken in the oven, and man, in less than no time I was back sleeping. And I forgot all about the chicken, guys. Just look at that. Oh God. Man, that was just but certain stuff happens when you're cooking. But the good thing is I'm not a real fan of chicken breast skin anyways, unless it's deep fried, nice and crispy. I don't ever like really eat the skin of it. So I just took it off, cleaned up the edges a little bit, left all of that nice white meat. Then I just come in with my barbecue sauce and put my sauce on. And we're just gonna get that covered with a little sauce. I don't mind these charred pieces on my leg quarters. That's gonna be fine for me, but pieces on that breast just had to go. Alright, so I'll get that barbecue sauce on there. I'm just gonna smooth that out a little bit. And then that is gonna go under the broiler for about 5 to 7 minutes. Definitely want to keep our eye on it. We already burned this chicken once. We don't want to burn it twice. But this is how it looks right here, coming from under the broiler. And all I did was just, well, no, I didn't do a taste test with this. You guys will see a taste test in another video that's going to be attached to this. But nonetheless, this did come out good, minus the extra char on it. But it did come out good, and I'm going to be having this for dinner today with this nice, good Southern style smothered cabbage and sausages. Gonna cook me a cornbread later. And that is gonna be my Sunday dinner. Oh, and I'm making a buttermilk pie. Also, guys, you'll see that video tomorrow. So look for that video on Monday. Alrighty, guys. So definitely don't get deterred if you make a little mistake in the kitchen. It happens to the best of us. Just pick yourself up and give it another go. If you enjoyed this video, please give me a thumbs up and leave a comment and subscribe to the channel if you are new. And follow me on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, Twitter, and Twitch TV. Cooking and Chilling with Kenny, and I will see you in my next video. Don't forget the hashtag. Just be a blessing to someone. Peace.